Hey everyone, it's Chase Vickers from MoonShot Money. In today's video, we're going to discuss some important rules for investing if you want to be a successful investor. Are you ready? Let's go. Our family gets a decent amount of friends and acquaintances asking us from time to time, how do you find a business to invest in? And how do you decide when to buy? When it comes to investing your hard-earned money, there are some rules that you need to stick with before you invest. Some of the greatest investors of all time adopted and followed these very same rules. That's actually where we learned them. If you take the time to read some of the best books out there on investing, you'll find out more about these rules. And they will begin to make perfect sense to you and become part of your evaluation process. So let's get right into it. Rule number one, value is not price. There's a huge difference between what a business is worth and what the stock is selling for today. The price today may not be what the business is actually worth today. The current price may be at an all-time high, or it may be a yard sale price. You see, the prices will jump around all over the place in a day or a week or a month for seemingly no reason at all. Benjamin Graham compared the market to a person he called Mr. Market. Mr. Market, he said, comes to your door every day wanting to sell you some stock, and every day the price is different. So you can't fall into the trap of thinking the price right now is actually the value of the business. Here's a simple example. Let's say I'm selling ink pens. The pen may be worth $1, but I'm selling them for $3. You might buy one of the pens from me for $3, but you paid too much, 3 times its value. Let's say a month later I haven't sold many ink pens and I just want to get my money back. So I start selling the pens for $1. That's a pretty good price, but it's not a great price. 2 weeks later, I'm ready to get out of the ink pen business and I'm selling them 3 for $1. Now that's a great deal. The price of the pens is much below the actual value. The value now is not 33 cents. The value is still $1. See, we try to buy businesses the same way. We don't want to pay too much or even pay what the business is worth. We want to buy businesses when they're marked way down. Our chance of making a great return is much higher because there's much more room to the upside than the downside. But to be able to do this, certain things have to happen. Say the entire market may be suffering from some economic situation, or the business you want to buy, it may be experiencing some problems that have them trending negatively in the headlines. These businesses don't carry a large red tag around displaying the markdown percentage of, say, 50% off sale. So our challenge is discovering the opportunity. You have to know what you're looking for, and when you find it, you buy it. It's that simple. No hesitation. You have cash in your brokerage account and you just buy it. I've heard this so many times before. Someone said, I bought XYZ company and they're a fantastic company. How come I'm not making any money with this investment? You can buy a stock in an amazing company, but if you buy it at the wrong price, it may take weeks or even months for you to get above ground. Rule number 2, don't panic. You've probably heard of FOMO, the fear of missing out. And I've experienced this myself, watch a price go up, 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 and think, I'm going to miss an opportunity, only to buy it at the top because I panicked, FOMO. And I've also experienced fear when the market is going down, way down. I've watched one of my stocks go down, 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 and thought, I'm going to lose all of my investment, and sell the stock just to stop the bleeding, only then to watch the price reverse and go back up, up, up. Bought it at the top, sold it at the bottom. Believe it or not, this is a common experience for beginning investors. It happens all the time, and it will happen to you. Just recognize it and learn from it. They say a stock's price will take the elevator up and the window down, and man, ain't that the truth. I heard Andy Griffith say to Barney one time, you're as cool as the center seat of a cucumber. Well, you gotta stay calm and leave your emotions out of it if you're going to be a great investor. You see, prices swing wildly in both directions, faster down than up. You make your decisions and you stick to it. Buy when other people are too scared to buy, and sell when everyone seems to be willing to pay way too much. Rule number 3, know what you're buying. For us, it's important to understand what a business does and how it makes money. Does the company match your values? Can you be proud to be a part owner of a particular company? What are the business challenges? Who are their competitors? Does this company make a profit? Will there be a demand for the product or service in the future? How much debt does the company have? Is the business too complicated to wrap your mind around? It's probably easier to understand, say, a restaurant you like, or a retail business you shop at, or a beverage company like Coca-Cola than it is to understand an artificial intelligence or a robotics company. See, it's almost impossible to know what to pay for a company if you have no idea who they are or what they even do. The internet has made things really easy to get information nowadays. You look up your company, read everything you can about it, how many employees they have, where it's headquartered, how old is the business, what plans they have, do they pay dividends. It's like this. If you're going to buy a car, you're probably going to make sure that the car is the one you want to buy because you're going to be married to it for a while. Take these 3 rules and put them to good use. I promise that they'll make you a much better investor. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you'd like to get more information on this, check out some of our other videos. If you're new to investing, check out Investing for Beginners, Stocks 101. And remember, if you're not interested in your money, someone else is. See you next time.